friends, welcome to your reading. So today we are doing something a little different. We are taking a look at your past life and how it is affecting you now. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Happy birthday, Taurus. And if it doesn't resonate, because, you know, the struggles and things that you've learned, they are resonating with this lifetime, okay? So if it doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placements. And don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if it does resonate. And we do have a 5-year journal. If you're interested in that, the link is going to be down below. It's the first thing you see in the description box. It is made by me. So if you want a little self-care journal, that is the one to get. And yeah, so let's pull here a few traits. We're going to start by looking at some time and dates. Ooh, there we go. You could have brown eyes in a past life. But let's see here. Do we have anything else? All right, that's perfect. So let's take a look at some possible dates that this past life was in and also some places. But let's take a look. So, ooh, we have Victorian era with those dates, 1837 to 1901. We also have the second industrial revolution, so that is sort of the same time. So you're definitely, these are definitely very significant periods, especially this time here. I feel like it's super, super duper important. I almost feel like this was also related with your career. So maybe you were part of, I don't know, some revolution in technology, however that was. We also have South America. Oh, look at that. Very nice. So we have some Latinos here, or some past life Latinos, let's call it. But that is very interesting. So let's see who you were here. Let's catch some traits. We do have cold. We have air, so you could definitely be an air sign. We also have brown eyes, long hair, empath, and short hair. I actually feel like you were very hot and cold. I feel like you were kind of, I don't know, it's like you had a personality. You had a personality. I feel like you sometimes, you were really, I don't know, I feel like that's especially when it came to your style. I feel like also with other people, because you have cold and empath, it's almost like whoever you wanted to connect with, you were the most kind person. You were so sweet and so generous with your time. But if there was someone that you did not like, you were like the harshest person on earth. And I feel like that would also happen with your style. It's like on one moment you were, I don't know, you were very like, I don't know, girly. And then on the day afterwards, you're dressed in all black, you know? It's like, and same thing with the hair. It's like, I feel like, and the good thing is that you would actually look pretty good in anything that you would wear, you know? I feel like you were really versatile in that point. I actually feel like you were kind of artistic, or at least you could have actually been like an Aries Pisces. I'm getting strong Pisces energy, and with this air energy, there could be that Aquarius side to it. But I feel like there was definitely this kind of, I don't know, artistic vibe to it, and you were really creative, and you were always trying to, I don't know, do things in a different way. So that's why I feel like this time frame of the second industrial revolution is so important, because I do feel like it is related with your career. And I feel like, I feel like you absolutely loved it. I feel like you absolutely loved this lifetime, especially when it came to career, because you felt at home. You felt like, oh yeah, oh my God, this is my shot, you know? This is the time where I'm gonna, I don't know, really, bring a lot of innovation and be a revolutionary. And I feel like you were so excited about that and so in tune with yourself. And man, I feel like you were having the time of your life. I actually feel like you could have been a little bit of a black sheep in your family, but we're actually going to take a look at your family. Because I would even say, like with this Victorian era, I feel like your family could have been very, I don't know, very focused on rules, and they really like structure, and you were like the completely opposite, you know? And maybe that is actually something that could be a struggle that you faced in this past time and in this past life, and is still haunting you a little bit in this lifetime. So maybe you do feel like you were the black sheep, that you are the black sheep of your family, and it does come from a past life that maybe you never really got to resolve any of that with your family members, And I feel like it was especially with a father, or someone with a lot of authority there. But yeah, so that makes so much sense, because I made a pact with the universe that the bottom of a deck would be like your gender, your sex in a past life, and in this case we have the Hierophant, so you were a dude. And it's actually really interesting that I did mention that thing of the father, because I do feel like your father possibly wanted you to follow like a business family, and wanting you to go in a very specific path, and wanted you to be someone like that, and you weren't. And you could have been like even an heir, and you were supposed to follow the business family and supposed to keep, to be on your path and everything, and you weren't. I feel like you were really kind of just the black sheep, and I don't think your father enjoyed that very much. So yeah. So we have the world there in the family, 100%. So let's get down to business. So I absolutely freaking love this. I really do, because I really feel that you were, first of all, we have the Eight of Swords here on who you were. And I feel like as a child growing up, I feel like you felt so restricted. I feel like you felt so, oh my God, I have to fit in. Oh my God, this is, I have to do this and I have to do that. And otherwise people are going to really be mad at me. And otherwise people are going to, not like me or something like that. And one thing that is also coming through is that maybe you didn't actually grew up in South America, but you traveled there when you were older. That is also something that is coming through. And there you really found your freedom, there you really found that, you could be whoever you wanted to be. And I especially with the Six of Swords here in love, I would even say that maybe you found the love of your life when you traveled to this place. You also have the world. So there is like this thing of like blocking family a little bit and moving, because like these are two cards about travel. So I really feel like there was something here about like you traveling to another place, and you were able to build something completely different in another place because you were really connected with yourself, and you were really finding that freedom. So I do feel like you were a rebel, and I don't think that your family really enjoyed it. But I really feel like you felt super restricted, and your parents did restrict you, and they had really high expectations, and it's almost like you were not allowed to think for yourself. You were not allowed to have your own opinions, because that was just not good. Who do you think you are, right? And I actually feel that was one of your biggest struggles, and something that may still haunt you a little bit in this lifetime, which is the need to fit in, or the people pleasing, especially with the Three Cups. It's like you're always putting other people's needs before yours, and you're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to who do you want to be, And I also feel like there is a little bit of, especially with this forgiveness, there is a little bit of this energy of you went your own way, right? And independence was actually something that you've learned. It's like how to survive, how to be on your own, how to be your own person, how to be in your own little world, how to be alone without feeling lonely, A lot of self-care and a lot of this is who I want to be. But at the same time, I feel like there was always this thing of people pleasing and putting other people's needs first. And I also feel like with the forgiveness, there is this energy of not making amends, and it's like not necessarily holding grudges, but not allowing people, not allowing yourself. It's almost like whenever you would go back home, for example, you would always, either you would be really cold because you really thought that people would not, and maybe they didn't, and that is something that now with this family or with this friends, whatever it is, now you're actually able to break the pattern, because those people are actually more open-minded to see you how you are, and you're actually able to connect with people that push you towards healing and push you towards forgiveness. Maybe you're learning different things, you're learning different lessons that are making it able for you to forgive these people, to forgive people from the past, again, from family, from friends, whatever it was. And for you to be able to, break that cycle of holding on to grudges, and not being able to forgive. I feel like that was maybe a little bit one of your flaws, is that if someone would cross you, you would not forgive them. And you would really, like, they would be an enemy for the rest of your life. I do feel like you could have been a little bit stubborn. But I feel like it was good. I feel like it was actually good because that stubbornness allowed you to follow your path and to gain that independence, right? We also have this discovery. So again, I feel like you were so creative, and I feel like you were so, it's like you desired freedom and you needed freedom. You needed freedom. And the thing is, I feel like you were not allowing other people to be in that freedom, you know? Possibly because you were connecting with the wrong people. Let's just say it. But I do feel that, because like even with friends here, you have the King of Pentacles, which is a little bit like, I don't know, it's not that it's like you didn't have any friends, but were they really friends? You know, I feel like you were always put a little wall there. And I feel like now, this lifetime, for your struggle, what you're here really to learn, and what you're here really to, the cycle that you're here really to break at this moment, as we speak, because this past life, you had many, and the one that is showing up is the most relevant for you right now. And the struggle that you have here to overcome at this moment is to be more open, is to put your walls a little bit down and forgive anyone that needs to be forgiven. And it's not about letting them back into your life. It's not about sharing your life with those people. It's just about saying, you know what, that does not affect me anymore because I am the owner of my own person and I know who I am. And if you want to be part of my life, great. You do have to have a different attitude, but great. If you don't, I'm okay with it. And I'm okay with what you did in the past because, you know, you didn't know better. And that was all you could do at the time. And I'm okay with it. And I really feel like that is where your healing is going to go, and where you're really going to be able to finish this cycle is by forgiving. Okay, so let's get here into career. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, which is beautiful. So I do feel like it was something very close to your heart. I feel like it was something that you absolutely loved. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you were absolutely successful with it, especially with you have Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So more money than that, it's impossible. And I actually feel like that is something that the Nine of Pentacles here is in your accomplishments, what you've learned in the past life that is helping you now in this lifetime. And it is about that thing of, you know, independence and being by yourself and not being afraid to be by yourself. In that discovery, you know, learning about yourself, self-development and everything. But it is also about money. I feel like you were able to create your own abundance, create your own stability by yourself. And so I wouldn't be surprised if many of you are like, possibly like artists or business owners, you know, people that are mostly self-employed. I wouldn't be surprised if that was you guys, because there is definitely that energy of, I know what I want and I know how I'm going to get it. And then we also have beauty here. So there's definitely that energy of arts. There's definitely that energy of, oh my God, this is so beautiful. There's this energy of first love, right? I really feel like you were so excited about your life and about your career specifically. And I feel like you would really like get up every single morning so excited to go to work and to do what you had to do, because I really feel like it was part of who you were. And I feel like people also really appreciated and really looked up to you. And I feel like, you know, with that thing of the revolution, I really feel like you could have been, if it was about art, you could made something different, you know, you could have been like a pioneer in art or something like that. And I really feel like people would look up to you, and it was just so beautiful. I feel like, you know, I keep hearing arts. I really feel like it was arts, but I feel like there was something here creative that it's like whatever you did really came from the heart, and people could feel that. You would put your heart, your whole heart, in your paintings, in your music, in whatever, and people really, really could feel it. You know, I'm also hearing radio, so maybe that it was something related with that. And we also have nourishment, so there's definitely that energy of, you were so happy. And we even have like a 7 there, which is a very spiritual number. And for me, it's like you are on the right path. It is about spiritual purpose, life purpose. And I feel like you were fulfilling it. And I really feel like this is telling you right now that you are on the right path. Please keep doing it. And it's like you already know how to deal with money. You already know how to deal with career. You already know how to deal with your dreams. So please follow them. And I feel like if it is something creative at this moment, in this lifetime, if you're doing something creative, you're definitely being supported by this past life, by this ancestor that you incarnated in. And I really feel like it is part of who you are. It is part of your soul. And so don't deny it, just move forward. And know that I really feel like you have support. So don't be afraid to let go of the past. Even if you have to meet new people, meet them. But there is support out there around you, okay? So don't be afraid to look for it, because you do not have to do it alone. You've learned how to do it alone, but this lifetime, the lesson is for you to do it with support of other people, okay? So let's get into the relationships portion. So starting with love, we have over there the beautiful 6 of Swords. So again, a lot of travel here. So I really feel like there was someone that you've met possibly in South America, and you kind of just fell in love. And I actually feel like things were moving very, very smoothly. And I feel like it was really beautiful. We have nobility and self-esteem. I would even say that this person helped you kind of break free from how your parents, or this particular parent, I do believe that it was a father, how this person couldn't love you. This romantic relationship came to show you that you deserve love, came to show you that you are beautiful, and that beautiful in the sense of like you have a beautiful soul and it's impossible not to love you, and that you deserve to be loved the way you want to be loved. And I really feel like, especially with this self-esteem, I really feel like this person was so kind to you. I feel like, with that Pisces energy that I was getting before, maybe this person was actually a Pisces and they were really a strong influence around you, because I would feel, look at that, affection and determination. I really feel like this person was so kind to you and was really, and we have graciousness and benevolence. Gosh, I feel like this was such a beautiful love. I feel like really things moved in a very smooth way. This was a beautiful soulmate. And I actually feel like, sadly, this person could have died very, very soon. And that's probably why you also have this 9 of Pentacles here. It's because I feel like this person could have died very soon, and it had to be, not that you had to, but I feel like you wanted to be alone for a very long time, and I feel like it just didn't happen, to find love again, but you're definitely part of the same soul tribe and your soulmates. And so, I even feel like when you were dying, you were like, I'm gonna go meet them, and it was just so beautiful. I really feel like you had a very special connection, and I was actually going to say your kids, but I don't think that you had kids. I do feel like there could have been like nephews or, nieces, just kids around you from family members, possibly from this person's family members, that felt like kids, and those kids, those children, they would look at the two of you, at the love that you shared, and they were just so like, oh, man, I kind of want something like that, I feel like you were truly a role model. And I really feel like, oh man, and this is making me feel emotional, because I feel like because of your childhood, when you came to this point, you found a new family. And I feel like you found the family that you truly deserved. I feel like you found the family that you've always wanted to have. And I also feel like that is why the King of Pentacles is here. It's because it's such a solid friend group, and it's not about friends from work. It's not about friends from, that you meet at a pub. It's really, I feel like the family members of this person, the family that you created, that you found there when you traveled, those are your friends, and those people, they became your family. And I feel like you were really creating this environment around you of so much love. And I feel like when you were passing, I feel like you were looking back at these people and looking back at your childhood, and I feel like, honestly, I feel like you died happy. That is something that is coming through. I feel like you died so happy because you were exactly where you wanted to be. You met exactly the people you wanted to meet, and it all felt so peaceful, where you spent the last years of your life, and it was just, man, it was amazing. It really was. So let me see here some cards around family. So we have gratitude, 100%. Oh, and look at that, we do have power and healing. So yeah, I feel like the family you were born into, very toxic. I feel like especially the father. And it was like, there was always this essence of, I'm bigger than you, and I feel like, I just feel like you weren't happy there. And I feel like you grew up with a very sad childhood. I actually feel like your mother could have been very kind, and I also feel like you could have had like siblings that were also very kind, and it was only the good part of the family, because then your father was like awful. But this gratitude is definitely talking about like those friends that felt like family, and I really feel like you were so grateful for those people. Oh yeah, look at that, eternal memories, and always joyful. Oh man, yeah, man, this is so beautiful. I feel like these friends, they were the best thing that ever happened to you. This travel was the best thing that ever happened to you, because you were free, you were happy, you met incredible people, and you were just so pleased. I really feel like you died the best way possible, in the best place possible. And that was incredible. So let's just pull a little card here. Yeah, Queen of Cups, around your struggle. I really feel like it is about that empathy, and that forgiveness, and opening your heart, letting people in, and, whatever wants to happen, let it happen and see where it takes you. Because, what is life without love? And I really feel like it is okay for you to get hurt. It is a lesson, and it's something that you needed to learn. And those people had that purpose, so don't blame them. And those people are wounded too, so don't blame them. It's just like, go with the flow and try to live a peaceful life. Live a peaceful life with also with the world around you. I feel like your biggest lesson and your biggest cycle to close up here, it's about forgiving, okay? So let's see here, just pull another card here for your accomplishments and everything. Oh yeah, look at that Queen of Swords. A lot of independence. And with this Page of Pentacles, there again, it is that thing of the money, right? I feel like there was something, your Page of Pentacles, your inner child was so happy about it, and you were so fulfilled by it. That is something that you've learned, and that is something that you should hold on to in this lifetime. So whatever lights you up, please move with it, okay? Because that is definitely the path for you. So with this being said, let's pull some advice for you to see how you can break these cycles and what are the messages that we have for you. It's time to take action. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, so maybe that creative field or that thing that fulfills you, it's still not, it's not, hold a vision. It's not that it's not in your life yet. I feel like it's not in a material way. And it's time for you to create the plan, to follow it through, to create that, okay? Because again, money will not lack, okay? Money will not lack. You have learned that. You and money are besties, okay? So that is really good. We also have communication is key. Yeah, don't be afraid to forgive, okay? We also have the end of a tough cycle approaches. And emotions are running high, yeah. So there is definitely that thing of forgiveness, okay? The energy is gaining momentum. I feel like this cycle right here is closing up really, really soon, and it's going to be up to you to close it. It's going to be up to you to forgive that person and to, let it go. New day, new life. Let's just keep walking towards. Again, it does not mean that you need to take that person back into your life. It's just about not holding on to any grudges, not holding on to their energy and to the energy of the past of what they did to you, okay? Because in the end, they kind of did that for you, I know that's a little bit of a, light way to see struggles and pains, and some struggles and pains, they're definitely not light at all, but in the end, you're still here and you overcame those things. So be grateful and be proud of yourself for doing that. And also be grateful for those people that did that, because they were showing you how strong you are. They were showing you how much you can overcome. Okay? So yeah, these are your messages, Earth signs. I hope they resonated and I hope they helped. I really love these past life readings. They are so interesting. I hope you did too. Don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you did. And there is going to be a link below for private readings. There is the 5-year journal. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning, but there is a 5-year journal that I made, and you could definitely go check it out. And yeah, I think that's it. So I love you very much. I wish you the freaking best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.